By golly, I just couldn't ask for better material to bring to you this week on Championship Wrestling. When you look at the Ric Flair Koko Ware World Heavyweight Championship match, brother, you have got something that is just as exciting as any match you have ever seen. Not all that enthusiastic about the way the outcome of it took place, but you make your own judgment about that when you see it, because you will be seeing. It was a match that went 23 minutes and 19 seconds and a whale of a bout, to say the very least. In addition to that, a bunkhouse match that'll have the Andersons, Ole and Arn, teaming with Tully Blanchard, who has Baby Doll along ringside, in a bunkhouse. That is, wear in, carry in anything. Get ready to go at it, friend, because it's going to happen when all 6 guys are in the ring. Across the ring from the Andersons and Blanchard, you're talking about Lawler, Dusty Rhodes, Magnum TA. Now, that's not all of it. We have an interesting bout that took place in Louisville, Kentucky, that we're going to be talking about it in just a moment. All in all, a dynamite day. This is Lance Russell, and we hope you'll stand right by as we're going to be back with action in just a moment. In here so we can see what we're saying out there right now. We are, in fact, going to do it. We want to tell you that in Louisville, Kentucky, the Fantastics and the Sheepherders were involved in a tag action match up there. Had kind of a surprising beginning and an even more surprising ending. Let's take a look as Randy Hales tells us about it.
We are about ready to go in Louisville, Kentucky, with a tag team battle with the Sheepherders. It's Jonathan Boyd bringing in Red Morgan and Tarras Bulba, Bill Dundee and ringside to go against the Fantastic Tommy Rogers and Bobby Fulton. Here's the song they sing, Waltzing Matilda. Hey, Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers with a drop kick in the middle of the song, the Fantastic. In the first appearance ever in Louisville, Kentucky, Dundee sent over a drop kick on Rip Morgan. This team of the New Zealand Sheepherders in trouble. They got that flagpole. They got Tarras Bubba. It's over. Oh, my goodness. 27 seconds. 27 it took them. The winner, the Fantastic.
Whoa, now that's a quick opener and a quick closer as the Fantastics did what they had to do to get that victory over the Sheepherders. Guy coming in from Texas you're going to love. This guy is a straight-ahead kind of a fella, and Dutch Mantell better look out because another Texan is headed this way. Rick Casey, and here he is.
If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I don't want to go. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I just as soon stay home. Daddy's son, I'm proud of who I am. I went through a lot of good women, shook old Jim Beam pan. If I never see the pearly gates, I would walk through the promised land. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I don't want to go. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I just as soon stay home. If they don't have a grand old opry like they do in Tennessee, just send me to hell or New York City, it would be about the same to me. I got wild honey trees and crazy little weeds growing around my shack. These dusty roads ain't streets to go, but I'm a happy right where I'm at. All these pretty little southern belles are a country boy's dream. They ain't got wings or halos, but they sure look good to me. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I don't want to go. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I just as soon stay home. If they don't have a grand old opry like they do down in Tennessee, just send me to hell or New York City, it would be about the same to me. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie,
be back into action right here in just one moment. Still got plenty of it to go, and I'll guarantee you are going to love every single bit of it. Do have 2 or 3 things I want to tell you. One, for the Jackson Coliseum, be sure and put down the next action coming up on Sunday, December the 15th in the Coliseum. We obviously will have a lot more information than that, but I just want to get it on your calendar so you'll be ready for it. That's Sunday, December the 15th, Jackson Coliseum in Jackson. Also, before that, on Friday, December the 6th, Blytheville, Arkansas will be welcoming championship wrestling in there. And as a December special coming into Dyersburg, oh man, Dyersburg State College, you talking about big, plenty of action going to be there. With tickets on sale at the Hut, you can save $1 by buying them in advance. And Mr. Superstar Bill Dundee will be right up there in Dyersburg, as well as Dutch Mantell. The Fantastics are going to be there. Jerry Lawler is going to be there, and Koko Ware is going to be right there.
Koko is going to be there. He wants me in any building he stays around. He wants to beat my brains out. Well, you're going to get a chance in Dyersburg, punk, but you ain't going to be beating my brains out. So that's just one match that Eddie Marlin's got me. And now, you know what Eddie Marlin's done? He done signed him a little tag match. He wants to get even with Bill Dundee. He wants to get even with Tom Renesto. And he's the jerk that started all this in the first place. Went out and fired the man on television for no reason. Just embarrassing, standing right there in front of millions of people. Said, you're fired, Renesto. Well, nobody takes that laying down Eddie Marlin. So I'm just going to be there in that little old corner and beat Jerry Lawler's brains out. Just sweep him to the side. Then I'm standing back to watch Tom Renesto beat Eddie Marlin up.
Well, I can tell you one thing for a fact. He's going to have to do a lot of beating if he thinks he's going to walk in there and do it with Eddie Marlin with no problem at all. He found out Eddie Marlin still got a punch.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying that at all. I'm not taking nothing away from Eddie. Eddie was a great wrestler. I wrestled him a long time ago, and I've been his partner a few times. Used to carry him on my back then. I used to go up a little bit. I'd get tired. Eddie'd be on my back. Say, hey, will you get off my back and help a little bit? But it ain't going to be like this. Not like I'm saying. I'm going to take Koko out, Jerry Lawler out, and Tom Renesto's taking you out, Eddie Marlin.
I'd like to ask you a question. Have you had the time to read the best-selling book of all times? Now your day can be greatly improved by listening to the new King James dramatized talking Bible on cassette tape.
Well, it took place in Memphis, Tennessee, Mid-South Coliseum, the Bunkhouse match. Look out, no rules, just let it go, with Lawler, Dusty Rhodes, Magnum TA against Ole and Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. Here they are in action.
Started with Dusty Rhodes going after Arn Anderson, Magnum TA going after Tully Blanchard, and Jerry Lawler, and now it's Lawler and Tully. Ole attacking referee Jerry Calhoun, and this Bunkhouse match, watch out. Buckle your seatbelts, Lance. This will be a wild and woolly.
Boy, you betcha. They didn't even wait for any announcements to be finished. They just started swinging. And I mean to tell you, it is nothing but non-stop mayhem as Dusty Rhodes drops that big elbow down on Tully Blanchard. Down he goes. Magnum TA takes a right forearm to the chin of Arn Anderson and decks him. Ole Anderson and Jerry the King Lawler involved in a battle. Ole slams him in the eyes. Baby Doll, a perfect 10 over to help Tully back up and get ready for more action in the ring. A Bunkhouse match extraordinary with 6 entirely violent citizens in that ring. And Lawler, Rhodes, and Magnum TA against Blanchard and the 2 Andersons. Out of the ring goes Arn Anderson. His big Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, drops down to the concrete to go get him. Magnum firing away on Ole. Lawler going after Tully Blanchard. The referee helpless with a kind of mayhem. Look at Ole. He throttles one on Lawler. Magnum comes over and pulls Tully away as it was going to be 2-on-1 as Dusty over there has busted open the head of Arn Anderson. Anderson back in the ring. Big drop kick from Magnum as Ole Anderson picks up Magnum, and Lawler with Ole now. Anderson bleeding. Magnum going after him, and Dusty decides to take off after Baby Doll. That shirt that Dusty has on says the American Dream, son of a plumber. Dusty Rhodes from Austin, Texas. Dusty will tip in at about 282. Tully has that weight belt off and slamming away on Dusty. On the outside, Magnum had his head split open by Arn Anderson. Lawler takes a shot from Arn. Ole going after Dusty. And Tully with that belt coming around here to get Lawler. Slams him across the back. He's lashing him with that big belt. Blanchard hands the belt over to Ole Anderson as Magnum dropped on the top rope by Arn Anderson. Dusty Rhodes back in to help out his partners. Grabs that belt. Ole hanging on, and the Dream and Ole Anderson struggling over the belt. Anderson comes away with it, hammering down on Dusty Rhodes. Lawler taking a shot with the right hand on Tully. Magnum pitched out of the ring by Arn. And Ole Anderson nails Lawler in the back with that big belt. Fires the belt over to Tully. There's a cover. Two of them holding Lawler down. Dusty comes in, knocks off. Tully Blanchard grabs Ole Anderson by the hair. Lawler's right shoulder is up. Dusty has the belt. He's after Tully. Lawler's got the belt now. Slamming on Ole Anderson. Now Blanchard. Magnum TA blast Arn Anderson, and now it's Blanchard being assaulted by Magnum. Here goes Lawler after Arn, but Ole cut him off. Arn with the belt, digging into the American Dream space. Lawler hammered back into the corner by Ole Anderson as Tully Blanchard slams a right hand right in the throat of Magnum. Watch Baby Doll over here. I guess she was... I thought she was... she evidently... something popped loose, a belt or something, but she looked like she was getting ready to hand something in the ring to Tully. In the center of the ring, the bunkhouse match continues. Dusty goes to the top rope. Comes down with a big elbow, and Ole could be it. 2, 3, he got him. 601, the big elbow of Dusty Rhodes drops Ole Anderson for the count. The winners, Rhodes, Lawler, and Magnum TA.
Set to go with the next match, one fall, 15-minute time limit. Introducing, first of all, the referee assigned to this match, Jerry Calhoun. And in the match, from Memphis, Tennessee, at 216 pounds, Jim Jameson, going against him with the Guru over in his corner. From Oil Trough, Texas, at 229 pounds, Dutch Mantell. Dutchman wearing a championship belt around his waist. He hands that out of the ring, and we are just about set with a one-fall, 15-minute time limit match. Jim Jameson starting out here. The Dirty Dutchman. He'll try anything in a match. He'll tell you that. He makes no secret of it. Look out, Jameson's head rammed into the turnbuckle over in Mantell's corner. That's the Guru down here at ringside. He doesn't say much. I just hope he stays out of the action here. Knee to the back. Jim Jameson. Grabbed by the hair and thrown through the ropes down on the floor. Mantell slides out of the ring. Grabs Jameson and hammers him down here on the floor. Picks him up, throws him back under the bottom rope. Mantell up on the middle rope. Comes off of there with a double forearm across the back, and Jameson just collapses. Mantell fires him across the ring. Clothesline coming off of there.
Come on with that hair. Now we go back to school, baby.
This is it. 2, 3. Boy, I tell you, there was just no doubt. Thought Mantell was going to body slam him, but he ended up throwing him face down on the mat, and then he turned him over, and when he dropped down for the cover, there was almost no way that Jameson was going to be able to get up. In fact, he did not, and Mantell gets the 3 count and the victory here. His guru approving in the corner. Oh, look out. Mantell with a bullwhip going in. Jameson is out of the ring. Minute 22 seconds was the time on it. And the victory goes to Dutch Mantell, celebrating with his guru over in the corner. There they go.
Okay, had an incident that took place right here on our championship wrestling, as a matter of fact, that involved a match that had Phil Hickerson involved, and I think Dutch involved in it, and so forth. And Tom Renesto became involved, as you will see. Let's take a look at about a quick minute of this action. Dave, I'm nervous about this chair that Tom Renesto is not sitting in. It's laying over here in the corner. Uh-oh, he missed it that time. Renesto going for it. Branch comes right in. Look at that drop kick from Ware. Double drop kick. Beautiful. Ware hooks him 1, 2, 3. Renesto's climbing up. Look at Eddie Marlin. He pulls Renesto right out of the ring. And Koko Ware,
Eddie Marlin knocked down by Tom Renesto. Meanwhile, is celebrating by Koko Ware, the new Mid-America champion, as he defeats Tom Branch. 1, 2, 3. Right there in the middle of the ring.
We busted Eddie's glasses. Okay, congratulations, Koko Ware, with that Mid-America title match again. Eddie Marlin. Yeah, it was the Branch Koko Ware match that involved the Mid-America title that Renesto became involved in and was short-stopped on his way into the ring. And here is Tom Renesto.
Well, it is obvious that you've done exactly as I told you to do, to re-show the VTR on where I slapped Mr. Eddie Marlin. Now, Mr. Eddie Marlin had that coming, and I want to thank you personally for showing it, because I think down deep in your heart you enjoyed my slapping him as much as I did. The only thing that I'm sorry for is that Eddie Marlin doesn't come out here right now, or isn't here, so I could slap him again publicly, because that's what I intend on doing every time I see him.
Well,
I'm going to slap him.
That kind of an attitude is going to get you exactly somewhere else besides right here. You don't have to listen to that.
I'm not going to hit him, man. I'm not going to.
Now, you of all people know better than this. Come on, Eddie. Dundee. Come on, Billy. Get off of here. Will you guys get on out of here? Come on now. Bill, now, there's no excuse in it.
See if you can get him in the back. You okay, Ed? Can you get up? Huh?
Let's take a break. it was announced that Koko Ware would be going against Ric Flair, those of the uninitiated, I might say, didn't believe there was going to be much of a bout. The Mid-America champion, Koko, may be the most underrated wrestler in the United States. He went in against Flair, and Flair had all he could handle. The bell has sounded. Ric Flair, who is disturbed, upset that the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, has chosen to be out here as a second-hand advisor for the underdog challenger, Koko Ware. Koko, the Mid-America heavyweight champion, 220 pounds out of Union City, Tennessee. What a scrapping young athlete this is. The thrill of his life, a chance to become the world heavyweight champion. Koko, the first black challenger in the Mid-South Coliseum against a world heavyweight champion, and a chance to win that title right here tonight. One fall, 60-minute title match. Flair rolled up, but he kicks his feet and he's back out. He's on the referee. I don't know what about pulling the trunks. That was it. He holds in, gets a count of one. And Ric Flair, who really is set off in a nasty mood because Dusty Rhodes is out here at ringside, and Flair doesn't like it a bit. Koko Ware. What a sensational opportunity for this young guy. I tell you, we've seen Koko on a lot of ups and downs, Randy. What a great moment this is.
That's right. Both of us, Lance, saw his very first professional match. It makes you very proud to know that even though he's had those attitude problems, that he's in here for the World Heavyweight Championship. And win, lose, or draw, Koko can be very proud of the fact that he has received this shot, Lance.
We were talking to Koko before the match, and as you might expect, this young fellow from Union City, Tennessee, going against such a distinguished character as the World Heavyweight Champ, Ric Flair, he is very nervous. He's going through basics, and that's the smart thing. I think Dusty advised him of that. Stick with the basics till you get yourself settled in there and ready to go into a rhythm. He's going with a side headlock. He mares Flair over. He's hanging on to the headlock. Boy, you know, and I know, the Birdman can flat go. One of the best drop kicks ever seen in professional wrestling. And Ric Flair, who thinks he's got a surefire pushover in this young fellow from Union City, may be in for an amazing shock of his life. Ware hanging with that side headlock on Flair. Dusty hollering up a little advice from time to time. Forearm shot to Ware. Shoulder puts Flair down on the deck. Over the top, nice leapfrog by the champion. Reversal, and Flair bites it. Koko, snapmare over and down. Count of one, and Flair gets that right shoulder up. Oh, boy. You know, it always blows my mind when I think how close. There was a split second. One more count, and Koko Ware is the world champion.
It's so close, Lance. I mean, it makes me nervous just watching this. Oh, I'd love for him. You don't like to be prejudiced, but when you've known a guy for years, you'd love to see him get the chance and would love to see him win the world title.
Oh, would this turn the wrestling world over? Back off the ropes, and the referee says, okay, fellas, let's keep it that way, nice and clean. Flair can get your dander up without a question, but what a class wrestler he is, man. He can get on that ring hard. The only thing I would point out, he is expecting to have a relatively easy time. Though he's smart enough as champion to know wherever you go, whenever you're against a man in the ring on any given night, it could happen. Nice set of moves from the champ, but it's reversed on him. Wasn't expecting the speed. Look at that scissors. He pitches Koko forward, and Koko fires up at him, and now he's not having it. He's not having any of Flair pushing him around. Koko Ware showing that he's not at all the champion. He may be Memphis, and I think all of that's by the board. As Flair, whoa! Koko brings some credentials in as the Mid-America champion, and I think Flair just thought he was dealing with another local yokel, could push him around the way he wanted to. Dusty backing him up and saying, push him, Koko. Koko getting his tempo going now. Got the crowd behind him as the champion steps through the ropes again. Quick move. Flair popped that knee to the midsection. Hit him with a chop so fast. Blisters Koko Ware with that chop. Tags him again. Ware back with a right. They're trading him up there now. Dusty out of his chair. Rooting Koko on. Nail him, nail him. Flair down in the middle of the ring. Koko covers it. Oh, he almost got him. I mean, he was that close. And Ric Flair, with a little fright in his eyes, for the first time as he realized how close he was to losing his championship. Flair stops him with a knee, chops him. They're trading licks again. Flair down. 1, 2, but the leg on the rope breaks it. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. The KG champion popped the leg up at the right time. He couldn't shake Koko. Flair in the corner saying, hold it, hold it. 7 minutes into the action, and Koko Ware stunning the world champion. Misses an elbow, does Flair. Flying press. Kicks him out at the count of 2, and Koko keeps the press. Whoa! Flair jumps out of the ring and meets Dusty Rhodes head on. Dusty, in case you just joined us, serving as the second, and look out, it may be bye-bye champion. Flair taking a stroll as Dusty telling Koko, be ready for him, look out, don't let him con you. Ric Flair back in the ring, and Koko waiting on him. Dusty, who knows the champion so well, telling Koko, don't let him slip up on you. Flair got back in that ring. He's now taking his time. Flair massaging his jaw where Koko caught him with a solid right hand. Champion ties it in with a challenger. Scissors him. Ware going down. Look at him trying to get out of the way. And he can't get a good solid ride on him as Koko, too fast, out of the way, stands up to Ric Flair. And Nature Boy having a little different look. He is getting mad now. This time he goes in behind. Once again, Koko Ware spins. Flair out on the floor. He can't hold on to him. I think he's getting hot now.
He is, Lance. I don't know if that would be an advantage for Koko or a disadvantage. With some wrestlers, you know, when they lose their temper, they get it going, but some make a mistake so quick. We'll see how Flair is when he's hot.
Absolutely right, Randy. You can't tell how it's going to affect somebody is cagey. Nick Bockwing was one of those guys. When he gets mad, brother, look out, because he really steps up to another level.
That's right. Jerry Lawler, too. We can name a few.
Flair going to do a little test of strength. Koko took a serious chop right under the chin. Oh, he caught him. Maybe right at the throat. Koko is down and hurt. And Ric Flair puts the boot on him now, pushes the referee back. As the referee, Jesse Allen, says, wait a minute, let's not be pushing anybody around. Koko back in the ring. Flair whips him across the ring. Elbow and face down goes Koko. 10 minutes and 30 seconds into the action. Koko Ware down in the middle. Flair drops with a knee right across the head. Says to Dusty Rhodes, you want some? There's a tag. A tag. A pin. Got a 1, 2, and Koko's out of it. Put to the midsection. Takes that arm around behind into a hammer position on Koko Ware. Ric Flair now taking over. Boy, it was that one shot right at the throat that changed the tide. Really took it out of Koko. He's young and very resilient, so if he gets breathing room, he'll get that second win. As Flair, he's got his foot on the rope. Dusty Rhodes going around to tell the referee, watch out. And once again, Flair with his foot on the rope, cranking that arm up. Rhodes trying to get the referee's attention to say, watch the ropes. He's got his foot on the rope. And Jesse Allen, the referee, sending Dusty back to the corner. Ric Flair snaps a bar on that arm and straddles right over Koko Ware. Buries his head down in the canvas. And Flair exercising that ability that he has, dominating the action at the moment at 12 minutes and 30 seconds in. Flair leans on the arm, and he is just punishing the face of Ware into that mat. Koko won't give it up. He's trying to get loose, but Flair, you notice how far forward he is to keep that leverage in such great shape on Koko. Koko Ware getting that adrenaline flowing. Comes up to his feet. The referee says, open your hand. And with that, Flair jerks him off the feet by the hair. Dusty Rhodes telling the ref, ask the people. We're going to have to cut away from this action, but we're going to be back to it in just a moment. Hey, just in case you didn't catch it before, I want to tell you again that Jackson's next action will be on Sunday, December the 15th at the Jackson Coliseum. Before that, Friday, December the 6th, Blytheville, Arkansas. Any of you folks over in that area, it's coming in there on Friday, December the 6th. Now, back to Dyersburg, because what a whale of a December special show this is going to be in Dyersburg State College. It'll be on Friday, December the 13th. We've already told you that you can save $1 by getting your tickets in advance, and you can get them at the Hut But it's going to be a great night of action. You name the stars, and, brother, they will be there. Plus, an added special match that we're going to be interested in seeing when promoter Eddie Marlin will be climbing in the ring. Tom Renesto will be across the way, and Bill Dundee and Jerry Lawler will round out the foursome.
Yeah, Lance, I'm really looking forward to coming to Dyersburg. I'm going to get there early and go down to Hutton, see all my friends down there. And then I'm going up to that gym, and I'm going to sit back and just think about all the things that Tom Renesto has said about me, about that slap that he put upside my head.
Really?
And I'm really going to be pumped up when I get in that ring. Jerry Lawler's going to take care of Bill Dundee. And Tom Renesto, I'm coming after you head on.
I want to see that in Dyersburg. That's going to be I know somebody else would like to take care of Bill Dundee, and that's Koko Ware.
That's right, Dundee. In Dyersburg, Tennessee, you might as well get ready. If anything left on your hide, baby, you might as well send your soul to God, because that back end is going to belong to me. And I can't wait, Dundee. I want all my soul sisters and brothers, come on out in Dyersburg, Tennessee. Because, Dundee, you are mine, man. I swear, you are mine.
I don't think we have to go into all the details of what Dundee did to you in that World Championship match. Messed up your chance to be the world champion, and
he knocked me out of a golden opportunity. So Dundee, like they said, payback is, I can't say it on TV, but you know what I mean, Dundee. So you might as well fire it up, grab your best hope, because I'm going to stretch your butt.
Friday, December the 13th, coming up, Dyersburg, Tennessee. You better be in. His way out of it. Slams with a right again. Big chop from Flair. Boy, he is catching him just right with that chop. Right under the chin. In the air. Ware deposited among the turnbuckles over there. Champion throttled him with that one. Punishing. Oh, look at Koko. Don't count him out. Koko, a little steam going from some of his punches, but he's still going at it. He's chopping away on Flair. The champion slumps to the corner at the turnbuckles. Dusty's saying, go in and get him. Go in and get him. Koko continuing with the chops. Choke on Flair, and the referee stopping him as he blocked his arm. Flair dropped a knee in the midsection. Boy, there's an opportunist, to say the least. Reversal. Goes for a sleeper hold. It presented itself. Koko gritting his teeth, trying to hold on. He's given away a height advantage to Flair. That's the way to nullify that height advantage. He's got him down on his knees, and he's trying to tighten it up. Dusty hollering to Koko, pull him down, pull him down. Flair trying to get to the ropes. Flair right at the ropes, but not in them. And down he goes, Koko. If he's got enough strength left. The champion on his back. Dusty's saying, don't let up, don't let up. Put on the rope. Oh, boy. What a move. Crowd booing it. Smart move by Flair, though. And the referee says, break it up. took a lot of smoke out of Koko. He's putting up a brave front as he gives him a little bird. He's waiting on the champion. Tags him with a right hand, another one. Flair. Still short of oxygen. His eyes rolling a little in the head, and Flair on the deck. Count of 1, 2. Blocks him, and boy catches him with that vicious chop and dumps Koko as he picked him up, worked him into a side suplex as he snapped him down onto the back of the neck of Koko Ware. Koko trying to get up. Flair pushes him down, jumps right in the middle of the midsection. Challenger, I hope not, but he may have shot a lot of energy. There's that famous figure 4 leg lock. Dusty Rhodes knows this may be the beginning of the end for Koko Ware. He comes around telling Koko, don't give it up, don't give it up. He's got a killer hold on him. The figure 4 leg lock has put a lot of tough challengers out. Ware close to the rope. It could be a possibility. Dusty saying, come on, come on, come on. Flair holding, putting the pressure on. Koko gets it over. Reverses the pressure. Flair lets up, comes out of it, and he broke the hold. Minutes and 30 seconds, and Ware broke the hold. Slips in, a slide. 1, 2. Woo! Koko with a shoulder. Thrown right out of the ring. Flair using his own momentum. Rick using this as a chance to get a little steam back. Koko pulls himself up on the ring edge. On the apron. Flair meets him and chops him. Top. I thought he was going to get a flip on it. He does. Gets him down. 1, 2. But Flair kicks out again. What a battle. Koko going for a figure 4. He's got it on Flair, but he's not as familiar, Randy, as Flair is with this. It may be a mistake trying to use that hold on him. 1, 2, and Flair comes up.
Agree with you, Lance. Koko using Ric Flair's fat hold, but it looks like he's doing some damage with him, Lance.
Oh, he's got powerful legs. That's where he gets that great drop kick. He's really putting the pressure on Ric Flair. Flair trying to roll over and reverse that pressure. Again, a 2 count. Flair grabs the rope, pulls over, and that is going to be a break. Koko's going to have to let it loose. Koko going after that leg. Wraps it around the ropes. Big chop. Koko and Flair trading licks. Nature Boy staggered in the middle of the ring. There's that big drop kick. Now he's on his home turf. Crowd hollering. Dundee comes roaring in. Throws powder in Dusty Rhodes' eyes. Starts jumping up into the ring. Flair, meanwhile, taking advantage. Buries one on Koko. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Oh, boy. 23 minutes and 14 seconds. Being distracted by Dundee. Ric Flair takes advantage of it. I can't blame him for that. Plants one on Koko, gets the win. I can't blame him for helping Dundee now. Dusty was blinded by powder. Here comes Rhodes into the ring. He feels Flair out of the corner. Koko going after Dundee. But the title dreams are all over for this night. The winner in 23-14 and still the world champion, Ric Nature Boy Flair. A whale of a championship wrestling. Hey, we got more of it we saved for next week, and we'll be looking at it then. Until that time, Lance Russell saying bye-bye, everybody.
We like to make you smile when you turn on your dial. TV 16 is where you want to stay. You like what you see, we're the best on TV. And we keep getting better every day. We keep getting better every day.